I feel like we were not watching the same movie, The Matrix, because people think that when you escape it, that's like the final form, and that's actually not the full truth. When Neo escaped the Matrix, he didn't go to a different planet. He still had to go back out into the 3D world with the knowledge that he accumulated. And the proper human being operates out of wisdom, which is knowledge applied. So once you escape the mind matrix, you still have to live on Earth. So this leads me to talk about how people feel like escaping the matrix is a 9 to 5, where I in fact think you're supposed to go back into a 9 to 5 with a different mindset. I feel like that's actually what people are supposed to be doing. When I was in the military, I'll never forget, we had this one training where we did not have water. And we eventually got the water because my sergeant, God rest his soul, decided to go get it himself from, I forgot what it's called, the store on base. So when the general came in, it was like a 4-star general that came to our training, and we do this big old conversation, and it's called the AAR, After Action Review. He was like, oh, well, soldiers, what's going on? Is there anything we could do better to train? Mind you, we just didn't have water for like a few days, and it was hot as hell where we were at. So nobody said anything. And I was standing there like, y'all were over by the water buffalo talking shit 24/7. Now that you have the opportunity to speak up, now no one has anything to say, so I said something. Now, mind you, it was my last year being in the Army. So I said something. I raised my hand, they put me to the front, and I told them what was going on, and they told me, yeah, we'll look into that, blah, blah, blah. Fast forward, I'm out the Army, still cool with some people, and they gave me the tea, and it was like, you know what? You came in here and actually did make a change, because they actually got us the stuff that we needed before we even left out. Saying all of that to say, everyone seems to have a voice on this internet, and that's all cool and all of that, but you cannot change things from the outside. Sometimes you have to go in and do the change and be the change you wish to see. So while yes, it is very cool to have, rants on the internet that are getting millions of views and people see you and conspiracy theorists are digging up information, you will not make a change until you have an actionable plan. So no, Neo did not go to a whole nother planet. He still had to go into the Matrix with the information that he had. So I don't know how that could apply to you, person watching this lovely video, but please do not get it confused. You're still needed on this earth, and if you have a voice, use it in the spaces where it's needed, not the spaces where you will echo.